Hello, we'll talk now about Le Corbusier in India, where he built some significant buildings. Well, sorry, here I wrote in Romanian, but before India, a short visit near Paris, and you'll understand why I chose to present this important work by Le Corbusier in the same presentation with his works in India, Maison Jaoul in Neuilly-sur-Seine. In my opinion, some of his best housing projects that were built. And I actually value this more than Villa Savoye. These are the buildings. So let's read again how they are called. Maison Jaoul in Neuilly-sur-Seine, not far away from Paris. And I like them because they have concrete, they have wood, they have brick, they have curves. There is a complexity here and less dogma. And, you know, I can only appreciate this. It's truly a very fine architecture. And echoes from it can be seen in India as well, and will arrive there. So Maison Jaoul near Paris. There is structure, there is ornament, there is brick, there is concrete, there is wood, and there is even a ping pong table. In fact, I have a ping pong table right here, right now, very similar to this one, if not the same brand. Anyway, but there is no one to play ping pong with for now. Yeah, Maison Jaoul, near Paris. Not bad at all. Bravo, Monsieur Le Corbusier.
Bravo.
You see, the interior is not so pristine and whitish and, you know, rather intimidating and cold like in Villa Savoye, but it's human, it's colored, there are variations, there are curves, as I said, and, you know, this is important. I don't think you could have put this kind of rug easily in Villa Savoye, but here you can. Primary colors, not bad. Le Corbusier, La Maison Jaoul. It's also, you know, he used the fenestrations, the windows, in a freer way. He didn't use that manifesto-like distribution of the window. I almost hesitated to use the plural, but here you see small piercings of the walls, and so I find this housing more conducive to life and to living. Not bad. A very pleasant interior, and we are going to see in India a house which is not very different from this one in some parts. There are two houses. But there is variety in unity and less dogma. Now, India. Villa Sarabhai in Ahmedabad. It's surrounded by vegetation. an abundant vegetation. Yes, there is concrete, and concrete pollutes, but at his time, when he built it, there wasn't a concern with polluting aspects of concrete. So again, how maybe I should have placed the drawings at the end. Villa Sarabhai, Ahmedabad. He has several buildings in Ahmedabad, important buildings. Later we'll see Chandigarh. But in Chandigarh, he didn't begin the project himself. It was begun by a Polish-American architect who died unfortunately in a plane accident in Egypt, and Le Corbusier took over. And his cousin Pierre Jeanret. But in Ahmedabad, he built courageously and without being intimidated by the local culture. There is an artwork by Picasso. I mean, these were, well-to-do clients and cultured clients who didn't need to plaster the brick wall. The brick wall is beautiful like this, unplastered, showing its truth. Yeah, nice building, inside and outside. I don't know who that person is in the swimming pool. Could it be that is Le Corbusier? I doubt it. (1951). So 14 years before he died. He was 64 years old when he built it. Villa Sarabhai in Ahmedabad. Now this is not Le Corbusier between the two people left and right, but it's a famous North American sculptor, actually an engineer who became a sculptor, a very noted, very important sculptor, Alexander Calder. I don't know why he was there. Maybe this was a family of lovers of art, and they surely appreciated Alexander Calder. There is an album called Calder, Calder, written by Dan Coma, and you can find it in second-hand bookstores in Bucharest and elsewhere. It's worthy of being bought. Villa Shodhan, also in Ahmedabad. What can we say? It's an unusual architecture done by an unusual architect who followed his knowledge and his truth, his own truth and his own aesthetics, and without any kind of mimicking anything outside of his own belief system. I find even this one better than Villa Savoie because it's freer towards the outside. There are variations, various elements and scales and treatments, and it's not so intimidatingly white. It's a big residence. It's a big building, but it invites. I could live in this building with more ease than in Villa Savoie. Also Ahmedabad, and one of the clients. I wonder what they feel, because this building is so different, from, probably anything they saw in Ahmedabad. Although Doshi, who lived in Ahmedabad and worked in Ahmedabad, built some things in concrete, but not so radically as Le Corbusier, perhaps. I like the darkened concrete. You know, the so-called dirty concrete is fine. It ages rather well, concrete, I would say. If you like patinas, you know, and the patina of the passage of time is not an ignoble one. And there is a playfulness here too. You know, you see what, you know, the way he created these fragments of walls, improvisation even, perhaps. And these panels, they stand out because they are capriciously conceived, you know, with ornamental tendencies in mind, and you know they do stand out. They stand out because Le Corbusier was not afraid of betraying the system if there was a system, and I think betraying a system is dangerous, but is advisable if you want to avoid the rigidities of any system. Now, this is not Le Corbusier, it's his cousin, Pierre Jeanret. And with a chair, he was an excellent designer and builder of chairs, Pierre Jeanret. And you see an example right here in front of us. He worked with Le Corbusier in Chandigarh, and he remained for a much longer time. I don't know if maybe he even died in India. Now, this is an important building. Sorry, it's written in Romanian. Is the association of the people, the association of the people in the textile industry, the weaving industry, and this is the building. It's not bad at all. Ahmedabad has a great industry in the field of textiles. So you know, it's the right place to have such a building. It seems there was an exhibition with the works of Le Corbusier at the time when this picture was taken. There is the brise soleil system to protect the windows from the harsh sunlight. Well, 2 years ago, we had the chance to have an architect from Ahmedabad tell us about this building and others, because, as I said, he lived and worked in, and he still enters sometimes here on Zoom, but not today. Anyway, not much activity going on here. I guess it's some kind of a stage there, and maybe a place which needed chairs or benches for conferences. As you can see, it's rather deserted. Another stair without a parapet. So, you know, it might be a problem if you are not careful. And here it is, the master himself, as you see how he walks very carefully on the side of the parapet. And there, a parapet might not have been needed because it's close to the wall. So he placed the parapet near the wall, but not on the side which was really open, as you can see. And Doshi is right behind him in case something would have happened to the master to, help. A funny picture. And, monkeys inside the building enjoying the work of Le Corbusier, unafraid to fall. And then, in a way, it's strange, that things are left, kind of casually like this, a masterpiece by Le Corbusier is left rather unkept. It seems it's not used. It's an institutional building, it's, who knows, maybe, yeah, it's not functioning now. Well, these pictures were taken a while ago, so I don't know how it is today. I see people still cleaning. So here we see several pictures according to the plan. And these are probably architects from Ahmedabad, sitting on the sloping roof of the building by Le Corbusier. And this picture moves me, because you see the modern architecture in the background of this building, and then in the foreground, ancestral, images. You have two worlds here: the pre-modern and the modern together across the canal or the river or whatever is there. I'm not going to show this. It's a project from India, but it's not Le Corbusier. So if you want to say something, please do so. Otherwise, we go to the next presentation. We are stopping now.